Hey YouTube, it's me again, and welcome to another part of the playthrough of Spyro the Dragon. And I am only 2 orbs away from getting to Ripto, and as a guest narrator, I have my friend Jared with me.
Hello.
Alright, so talk about number 3 compared to number 2, as in Spyro.
Alright.
Because we were just talking about that, of course. But, anyways, like, one thing I noticed about this game is, like, you know how I was already talking about this to you, is, like, the final boss in this game is a lot harder and a lot more, like, epic and everything than in number 3. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I think I was talking about it to you, like, you have to, like, pretty much beat him 3 times in a row. Because he has 3 different, like, forms.
Yeah, not to mention the boss, the final boss in Spyro 3 looks like a freaking fucktard.
I know, it's like some fat, weird-looking, like, reptile thing. I don't even know what it is.
Yeah, it has that thing around its neck, too.
Yeah, it does have that thing around its neck. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I don't even know what that is. It's like clowns wear it.
I forgot what it was called, but whatever.
All I know is that one, like, Joker chick off of Batman has it. You know who I'm talking about, right?
Yeah. Batman's so cool.
I think I mentioned Batman in one of my previous videos, too.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I think I did. I don't really remember what I said, but... Oh, yeah. I was talking about, Majora's Mask. And, you know, did you ever watch, like, stuff on Majora's Mask?
I watched, like, one scene of it, and then I was like... You know what? I'm bored.
Yeah, like Ocarina looks a lot better than it, but, anyways, like, the main villain, the guy with the, mask or whatever.
Yeah, that guy?
Yeah, he kind of reminds me of the Joker.
That mask should give you nightmares, too.
Yeah, like, doesn't he kind of remind you of the Joker, like, his personality and everything?
Sort of, I guess. Never came up in my head, but now that you think of it, I guess.
Like, he's got that whole, like, really creepy personality about him, and how he's just, like, an asshole just because he thinks it's funny. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the Joker makes everyone smile. He brings happiness to the world, though. He produces this gas that makes people's faces talk and they smile.
All the time.
Oh, yeah.
But,
I remember watching, like, this cartoon from Batman and seeing that episode. I was like, holy crap.
Disturbed. Anyways, let's get back on track of, Spyro 3 and Spyro 2. Like, yeah, like, you watched me beat, Spyro, the 3rd boss in Spyro.
Yes, I did.
So, yeah, like, maybe if you watched, like, Ripto or whatever, you'd, like, see a big difference between them. And, I don't remember if I mentioned this or not already, but, like, I don't remember if I mentioned this in my previous videos or not, but I think they took out the, power-ups or whatever. You know what I'm talking about, right? How you kill an enemy.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like those spirit power-ups or whatever.
Yeah, you kill enemies and then they drop these things and then you can get new abilities, right?
Well, they don't really drop it. It's like their spirit goes into this thing or whatever. Well, kind of. It's just kind of like, it's complicated how it works, but... Yeah, you pretty much kill enemies.
To put it in short terms, they drop it.
Yeah, like... Pretty much you kill an enemy, and when you kill a certain amount of enemies, you are able to use the power up, and you can get an orb. Like, I don't know, just the creativity in these games really kind of, like, I think there's a lot of creativity in these games. I don't know about you, but like there's a lot of things to do in this game. Like, all the mini games are different, and all the enemies are different.
Depending on the environment, am I right? Like, if you're in a medieval environment, you're gonna face a bunch of knights.
Yeah, pretty much. Except there aren't any knights in here, but like, putting in short terms, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, like, that's one thing that's kind of cool about this game. Like, they fit a lot into one disc. Like, a lot of different enemies, which means different sprites all the time.
Yeah, I mean, that is pretty hard to accomplish on one compact disc. I mean, I remember the original Metal Gear Solid, that required 2 discs.
Yeah, and all the enemies were the same
Final
thing.
Fantasy 7, 8, and 9, I think, required like 3 to 4 discs.
Yeah, 9 takes 4. We both know that for a fact.
Yeah, I think 7 takes up 3, though.
Really? That's it? I thought 7 took up 4 as
7
well.
only took up 3.
It's kind of weird.
Yeah, I mean, I think the 360 version of Final Fantasy 13 also takes up 3 discs.
Yeah, but Final Fantasy 13 is not nearly as good as the 7, 8, and 9s.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with you on that one.
Like, I miss games like this. Like, you know, like, these games, if you ask me, have aged beautifully. Like, there aren't any new games these days that aren't as good as
Innovation.
Yeah, have like any innovation like this and have good platforming like this. Like, if you're gonna make a
Yeah, there's your typical platformer here and there. I mean, there's Mario Galaxy, but you don't find too many of those. I mean, that's like almost it. I mean,
like, there's like the new Super Mario Bros.
That, you can name off so many platformers before, well, now this day and age.
Yeah, like, okay, the only platformers nowadays are pretty much combat platformers, like, God of War, the new Castlevania game, and it's just like a bunch of knockoffs of a platforming combat system, you know what I mean?
I mean, there's your occasional Mario, there's your occasional Ratchet and Clank, there's the, yeah.
Jak and Daxter.
Yeah, that series is almost washed away. Yeah, the new game was kind of not that good. I think it came out last year, but I'm not too sure.
Like,
yeah, but the majority of the games I find these days are first-person shooters. Everyone has to agree with me on that one.
First-person shooters and racing games and platforming combats or whatever. Like the new Spyro game that came out. Well, not new, but the newest and probably the last one, because that game failed miserably. That new Legend of Spyro is pretty much just combat based, like you button mash practically.
We watched it. We had to experience it for ourselves. Well, not clearly, we just watched the walkthrough, but you know.
Was it worth it? No, it wasn't.
LOL.
Yeah, you know what reference I'm coming off of. But like,
I don't even have to say it.
But like, if you made a Spyro game exactly like this today, like, it would fail pretty bad.
Reviews, right?
Huh?
It'd probably go off the charts in game reviews, right?
No, it wouldn't go off the charts. It wouldn't get a very good review.
Hold on just a minute. What is it? Sure. Okay, what?
Like, this game probably wouldn't get a very good review, even with all the updated graphics and everything, because, like, let's face it, this game... Like, no, I mean, like, what is there... How many controls and how many different things is in the game? You press X to jump, you press square to head bash, you press circle to flame. That's about it.
There's triangle, which lets you hover, I guess.
Yeah, lets you hover while you're flying, but... I mean...
Yeah, that's like the only complexity of the game. I mean, well, what about Little Big Planet? That game is like probably the most simple game I've played in years, and that game was almost perfect on reviewers.
Well, yeah, but if you think about it, that game gives you a lot of innovation, and it's like puzzle solving,
That game lets you, like, create levels.
and it also lets you puzzle
I
solve.
like to do that.
And also, like if you play the regular campaign or whatever, it's like a lot of puzzle solving too. Like that game is pretty much a creation game and a puzzle solver.
Yeah, I can't wait for the second one to come out.
Neither can I. That game's gonna own. But anyways, they delayed it?
They promised a winter release, but they delayed it.
Well, anyways, I'll see you guys.